Hi friends! For today's craft we're going to make sponge painted butterflies. So for this craft friends you're going to need a few things. You're going to need some paint, colors of your choice, some sponges, some rubber bands, a paintbrush, and some paper. So really friends, all I did was I took my sponges, my regular kitchen sponges. I would recommend using a sponge that doesn't have one of those scrubby pads on it friends. Just a regular plain kitchen sponge is perfect as long as it's okay with your grown-up. And I folded it in the middle and I kind of pinched it and I took a rubber band and I kind of wrapped it around a few times to make like a butterfly shape. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking my paint and I'm just going to dip the sponge in and stamp it onto my paper. You're not going to need a lot of paint for this, friends. It's a sponge. It's going to soak it up pretty quickly. So I'm just going to go in. I'm actually going to make a blue butterfly to see how this looks. And I'm just taking a little bit. Just making sure I have the sponge nicely coated, not too wet, friends, because like I said, it is a sponge. And if you need to stamp off the excess onto the newspaper you're using, that's perfect too. Yeah, I have a little too much paint, so I'm going to just stamp it off onto my newspaper, and then I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to dip it onto my paper, press down, and pull up. Perfect. And now I'm going to repeat the process with a purple color. You can do just straight dipping like I'm doing, friends, or you can take Q-tips and a paintbrush and decorate the sponge and then dip it onto your paper. There's really a lot of ways you can do this craft, friends. So much fun, and as long as it's okay with your grown-up that you're using their kitchen sponges, it's awesome. So like I said, I'm just dipping in the paint, just making sure I have the sponge coated, not too wet, as I said. And now I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to dip it onto my paper. Alright, and now that I have my butterflies, I'm going to take a paintbrush and I'm just going to paint the body of the butterfly on to the paper and add some little antenna. So much fun, and it's getting to be that time of year where we're starting to see all these beautiful butterflies, friends. So exciting, nice warmer weather. Okay, so there we have it, friends. Those are some sponge printed butterflies. I hope you love making this craft, friends, and I'll see you again real soon for some more crafty fun. Bye, friends.